welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Hope you had a great night or slept well. It's morning. Time to watch a video. Today's video is on the reason why the Andy Griffith Show stayed the same, even though all the things like assassinations and wars and civil rights movement and all that was going on at the time, because it was a pretty tumultuous time in American history, and nothing on the Andy Griffith Show. So here's why. Let's go. During the show's 8-year run on CBS from 60 to 68, the U.S. endured a traumatizing stretch in its history. The assassination of Kennedy in 63, the Civil Rights Movement, the Vietnam War, and that changed the nation forever. Yet the town of Mayberry carried on, seemingly ignorant to events that trashed the world about. Here's how the comedy about life in small-town North Carolina town endured through the cultural change that rocked the rest of the planet. In an insulated world unto itself, Mayberry seemed too good to be true. Obedient children, contented townspeople, the occasional band concert, and all the pie you could ever want. The uneventful professional lives of the town's law enforcement officers were a testament to peaceful Mayberry, where there was not even a whiff of the change in the air happening in the rest of the nation. There's something iconic, something quintessential American about the Andy Griffith Show, Daniel Device, author of Andy and Dawn, The Making of a Friendship and Classic American TV Show, writes, the program appeared at the moment of dramatic flux in American society. The show by design wasn't meant to take on the cultural upheaval of the day. It was a time of assassination, electrified music, and slackening the standards on sex and drugs. He continued, yet the Griffith Show refused to embrace those changes or even to acknowledge them. Instead, the program trained its gaze backward, reviving the rural Americana of the 1930s, the time of Andy's childhood in North Carolina and Don Knotts in West Virginia. Consider one of the 60s comedy's best episodes, Man in a Hurry. Featured guest star Robert Unhard as harried out of town businessman Malcolm Tucker, whose car breaks down in Mayberry on Sunday. Life there was wound down even more on the weekend, and the executive despairs at being stuck in the town where, to his view, time to appears have completely stopped in its tracks. Unable to even make a phone call because of the elderly Mendelbright sisters' all-day phone chat tying up the town's only phone line, Tucker loses his patience. Outrageous, he says. Sheer idiocy. I can't believe this is happening to me. A public utility being tied up like this. You people are living in another world. This is the 20th century. Don't you realize that? The whole world is living in a desperate space age. Men are orbiting the Earth. International television has been developed. And here a whole town is standing still because 2 old women's feet fall asleep. As Devise wrote, the Griffith Show helped viewers recall a simpler time, helped them reconnect with their own past. At the moment when Americans desperately needed a reminder, as Technicolor chaos swirled around them, millions of viewers embraced the black and white tranquility of the show and held on tight. At the end of the 1986 television movie Return to Mayberry, Andy Griffith, reprising his role, of course, as Sheriff Taylor, closed out the final gathering of almost the entire cast with the words that could not be more apt. There's something about Mayberry and Mayberry folk that never leaves you. No matter where life takes you, you always carry in your heart the memories of old times and old friends. So here's to all of us, old friends. That kind of says it all, don't it? Hope you have a great day. God bless. I'll be praying for you.